Hello, fellow treasure hunters. Matt Brewer back with you again. Long time no see. I've been busy with several Forrest Fenn related projects that hopefully I'll be telling you a lot more about very, very soon. But what we have here is Vlog 9. What is it as it relates to the poem? So, to facilitate this conversation, what I've done is give an example of how it is relative and it's not just one thing. And I don't think it's one thing in the poem. It changes as the poem goes along. So in a really simple example here, I made a loop from the pink adobe in Santa Fe all the way back around to itself. So you can see the progression of it relative to the direction. So we started at the pink adobe and then go south on Old Santa Fe. So it, in the first line of the directions, is a loop, or a route, a path, a course, or a quest. Then on the second line, I take it down to Amelia White Park. Well, now it becomes Old Santa Fe Trail. And then in the third line, take it, which um, is the first street past the park, so on and so on. Now, when you get down towards the very end here, we talk about take it until you see the sign that says pink adobe parking, and then follow it to the parking lot. So now it becomes the direction indicated by the sign, right? And then finally, if you've done it right, you'll be back right where you started. So it, in the final line, now has morphed into being completed the loop, the route or the path, the course, the quest, whatever, what have you. So it is a relative term and it changes, especially when we're talking about directions. There's nothing, I don't think there's anything strange about the way the poem's written and using the word it. Now, how do we apply this to the poem itself? Well, the first place where we see the word it being used in the poem is begin it where warm waters halt. Now, in this particular line, what I believe it is the quest, the treasure hunt, the great adventure. That's what it is. That's what we're beginning at where warm waters halt. And I take it in the canyon down. Now, it in this line, I believe, is the pathway that we found at the place that is where warm waters halts that leads into the canyon down. My opinion, what this means is it is a river. It's the thoroughfare, if you will, the way that we go from where warm waters halt down into the canyon is via a river. All right. So it is, in my opinion, is now a river. Now we'll take it to the next point where we see the word it. From there, it's no place for the meek. It has now morphed into the next waypoint. The next waypoint is no place for the meek. Now, one of the points that I think bolsters the argument that begin it where warm waters halt is talking about your quest is found here at the end where it says, look quickly down, your quest to cease. So this is signifying the end of what we started with begin it. So what did we end? We ended our quest. If we've been wise and found the blaze, we've looked quickly down, our quest now ceases. Where did the quest start? I'd argue it started with begin it where warm waters halt. There was a reference that I recall. I wasn't able to find it on Terry Scan, but there was a question about the treasure hunt, and Forrest Fenn essentially said that you start your great adventure at the first clue. That's what starts the great adventure, when you begin it where warm waters halt. I'm paraphrasing, and I couldn't find that exact quote, but I do remember that being said in the past. But I think that this makes the biggest case for what it is. What I mean by that is the look quickly down your quest to cease. I think that makes the best case for what it is in that first, or in the first line of the second stanza. All right? Moving on. So why is it that I must go? Now it is the situation, the circumstance, the reason that he left his trove for all to seek. And then finally, I've done it tired, and now I'm weak. What is it that he has done? What is it now? It's the hike. The hike to go hide the chest twice. He took 2 trips from the sedan. He's done it tired. Now he's weak. He's done the hike twice. All right. So that was a very quick little video. I got a couple more that I'm going to make here shortly, but I appreciate all the new subscribers and the comments. Very, very positive, and very thought provoking. I certainly appreciate it. So next up, though, is vlog number 10, where I'm going to show you my new turquoise roll bracelet. That's a little preview. All right. Until next time, Matt Brewer signing out.